Hey, this is SJ coming back at you. Never mind the noise in the background is my air condition. I was looking at videos where they was telling women. There's telling women. I'm always seeing a video here and there of them telling women on. It's either videos or books or uh, social media post telling women, when I have a marination, I gotta talk about it. Telling women what they can do to attract a man. Some people have built whole YouTube channels around telling women what they can do to get a husband, to land a husband, to get a man, and you need to do this or you need to do that, or you need to dress this way. Is it Cheryl Seven? I think she's big on that, telling women how they can get a high value man, and it's always something, videos, books, or whatever. Always trying to tell women what they need to do to attract a man or land a husband. Fix your hair this certain way. You got to carry yourself this way. I noticed that the list, they tell women of the things that they need to do. The list is miles long. That I'm like, it's exhausting. When you listen to all the stuff that they be telling women that they need to do, it's exhausting. Wear your hair this way. This is how you should walk. This is how you should dress. This is how you should wear your makeup. It's exhausting. And my thought is on that. And I know that there's a lot of women that, lots of women, more and more women are embracing singleness, but there is still a lot of women out there that desire a husband, they desire to get married, they desire a mate, and that's all well and good. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it's a natural desire. It's a natural desire to want to be married. I wanted to be married at one time. It's a natural desire for a woman to want that. It's natural. It's nothing wrong with it, and it's fine, and it's okay, and it's completely natural for a woman to want, and a man to want a mate, want that companionship, want to get married or whatever. That's completely natural. I don't never want to, because I talk about singleness a lot because I'm embracing singleness. And it's a lot of women that are embracing singleness, so you do see a lot of content around that. The 4B movement, I'm a big fan of the 4B movement, and a lot of women are embracing that. But at the same time, on the flip side, I never want to put out there that, or try to discourage women from desiring a mate. That has never been my intent, and it never will be my intent. I just, I like to point out the advantages of being single, but and sometimes I like to point out the disadvantages of being married. And lots of other content creators do as well. I mean, marriage is definitely not what it's cracked up to be. So I've been told. But marriage is not for everyone. Being a mother and having a children is not for everyone. Um, just like it's not right for people that desire a mate or desire to have children, or people that already have their children. It's not okay for them to act like there's something wrong with you because you want to be single, you want to remain single, or you want to remain child free. Because there's lots of women that are child free here on YouTube, and I totally embrace the child free community. I totally embrace them. But there's, and it's not okay for people that have children or desire. There's a difference between being child free and childless, or women that desire to be married versus women that don't desire to be married. It's not okay either way. It's not okay for them to say, well, act like, there's something wrong with us because we don't want to be married, or women that don't want to have children and want to remain child free. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with any status in a woman's life, and any status that a woman decides that she wants in life, whether she's single, have children, or married, whatever. There's nothing wrong with any of those statuses. There's nothing wrong with children being childless, child-free, not being married, never being married, or being married, or having children. Okay, there's nothing wrong with any of those statuses. But I think that women, I'm a strong advocate for women just being happy, just being content, just being safe, just being provided for, whether it's provided for with her, the provisions coming from her and from God, or a provision coming from her husband. Regardless, being cared for, safe, happy, content. That I'm a strong advocate for women just being those things: happy, safe, content, provided for. That's what I'm an advocate for, regardless of whatever your status is in life, whether you're single, married, with children, child-free, childless. Regardless, it don't matter. But the important thing is for women to just be. Okay, and no matter what her status is, just be happy, just be content, just be safe, healthy, and well provided for. Okay, so I'm a strong advocate for that. So I don't like this debating back and forth with women, acting like something wrong with single women, or something wrong with you don't have no kids, vice versa. Child-free people or childless people criticizing women that have kids or want children, or wanting to be married. I'm not an advocate for that. I will never support that. So I'm just a firm believer of women being happy, secure, and safe, no matter what their position is in life. Okay, so that being said, because I've been accused of talking down to marriage. No, I will never talk down to marriage, because marriage is a holy, it's not just a covenant between that man and a woman, but it's a spiritual covenant. You're making a covenant with God. And so I'm a strong believer in God. So of course I believe in marriage. God instituted. I'm a strong believer in God. So of course I believe in marriage. I just don't believe in it for me. But that's what a woman wants. That's beautiful, if that's what she wants. But as content creators, we have a responsibility to point out the red flags to possibly look for, and educate women and tell women how it's not good to be desperate and all this kind of stuff. We got a responsibility to keep it real with y'all and let y'all know what's up. Okay, so with that being said, but I just noticed that all the things they keep telling women that they need to do to get a husband and get a man, because I had to put that disclaimer out there, because I don't want nobody coming in my comment section saying, "Oh, you're talking against marriage or whatever." No, I'm not. So I just ran all that down to you. I just think that it's a lot. It's a lot. Like I said, it goes back to what I was saying. Circle back to what I was saying. Women need to just be. Okay. Um, I'm a firm believer in whatever a woman does to herself, whatever you do to yourself, you need to do it for you. That's what this video is about. You need to do it for you. Whatever you do, not do it for a man, not do it for other women, because sometimes women do stuff for other women, believe it or not. And I'm not talking about being a lesbian. I'm talking about, you know, doing certain things, how you fix your hair or whatever, or how you dress, trying to compete with other women, or trying to, I don't know. You know how sometimes how us women think sometimes. But when you dress for you. Everything that I'm a firm believer in, everything that you do, you need to do it for you. Like I said, I was thinking about getting the tips put in. I was thinking about getting the tips put on my nails. I've always had nails. Now that hair won't grow, but baby, them nails will definitely grow. And I get that from my mama. I get my nails from my mama. That hair won't, because my mother was just saying that the other day. She said, "You get your nails from me?" I said, "Yeah, I get it from you, Mom." now baby, that hair may not grow, but them nails will grow. Them nails will definitely grow. But right now they get brittle and they fall off. But sometimes I'll bite them here and there. But them nails will grow. I ain't never had no problem growing no nails. And I get that from my mama. But anywho, I thought about, because sometimes when they grow, they don't grow evenly. So I thought about getting the tips. I thought about trying the tips, because I've never had the tips. And sometimes I see these women with these nails and they're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. I said, you know what? I said I wouldn't mind getting some tips so they can all be even, and getting a nice manicure and getting them painted. Because when I do it myself, okay, the polish doesn't last, doesn't stay on my nails. So sometimes I'll just paint my nails with the clear polish, because I can do my own nails. But sometimes I'll just paint it, shape them up real good and paint them with the clear polish. So if it chips, nobody will notice. But, because I remember when I worked in retail, I was trying to keep my nails painted, just to be cute. And then the nail polish just kept chipping, and I found myself having to redo it every 3 days or so. And so it became a chore after a while. So I just said, forget about it. So I said, it would be nice to get some tips put on. And then all my nails could be even, and then the color, the color will stay on. With those tips, that color will stay on. That color ain't going nowhere. And I see all the beautiful different styles and stuff. And I don't know, I just thought maybe it's something I might want to try. But guess what? Guess who I'm doing it for? If I do it, guess who I do it for? I'm going to do it for me. I'm not doing it to attract a man. I'm not doing it for other people to please, whatever. I'm doing it for me. I'm going to do it because I want to do it. Not because I'm trying to impress somebody. Not because I'm trying to pull in a man, because I sure ain't. I do it for me. So whatever you do, ladies, whether it's getting your nails done, your hair done, I get my hair braided, I do it for me. I do it so I can feel good about myself. And it's because I want to do it, because I want to make a change. Your hair, your makeup, your nails, losing weight, all that stuff you should be doing all that stuff for you. If you're going to get a BBL, do it for you. A lot of times men be saying they don't even like them BBLs. Make sure you get a surgery that invasive, and it's a high risk surgery. Make sure you're doing that for you. That's definitely something you want to make sure you're doing it for you. Making sure you do that to feel better about yourself. Don't do that to attract a man, because a lot of these men saying they don't even like these BBLs because they don't think they look natural on a woman. And then I heard they stink. And of course, I did another video about that. But make sure that when you do any kind of improvement, any kind of plastic surgery, make sure you are doing it for yourself. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with plastic surgery, but make sure you are doing it for yourself, ladies, and not for nobody else. Any changes that you make with your body, whereas if it's a new wardrobe, like I'm trying to, in the process of trying to get some different clothes and brighten up my wardrobe, because I always wear dark colors. I love black. So I'm trying to get away from black, and now that it's springtime, I'm trying to, get into some lighter colors. You guys, check out my Temu haul. I might link it to this video. Check out my Temu haul. Cute outfits, and I'm going to get some more outfits too. So I'm doing that. Guess who I'm doing that for? I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for me, not to attract some man or whatever. I'm doing it for me, for June. That's who I'm doing it for. Any changes that I make, if I decide to get them tips, I'm doing it. It's expensive to keep them up too. But I'm going to do that for me, okay? I'm not going to be doing it for nobody else. I'm going to do it for me. One day, I'd like to have a breast reduction and lift. Well, I want to get it done for health reasons, because not just for cosmetic reasons, but I want to get it done for health reasons, to take some of the weight off my back, because gravity is pulling things down, if you know what I mean. So if I ever get the money, I would love to get, and I always hated having big breasts. Like ever since I had my 2 sons, some women's go down. Well, guess what? Mine's didn't go down. And I breastfed my oldest son for almost a year, and they didn't go down. So I got stuck with these big bags. So I've never liked big breasts. I just don't like having large breasts. I don't. I've always hated it. And now it's like I would like to get it done. I don't have the money, but I would like to get it done for health reasons, not just cosmetic reasons, to take some of the weight off my back, because I do have severe back issues. So that would take some of the weight off my back. If I can get the breasts reduced, that'll take some of the weight off the back. So, because sometimes, mostly my pain is mainly in my lower back, but I do have some pain in the middle part of my back. So if I could get these breasts smaller, that will take some of the weight off my back. I'm thinking about seeing if I can get my doctor to clear it, because if you can get a doctor's clearance, your insurance will pay for it. So I'm seriously praying about seeing if I can get it cleared from my doctor, because it's already in my medical records that I have severe back and leg issues. That's already in my records. So if you can get a doctor to sign off on it, because insurance won't cover it, in most cases, because it's considered cosmetic. But if a doctor can present documentation to prove that this needs to be done for medical reasons, then maybe I can get the insurance to cover it. So it's just I'm making it a matter of prayer and praying about it. But even if I don't get the lift, just to get the reduction would be great. But guess who I'm going to do it for? I'm going to do that for me. I'm going to do it for my health, and I'll feel more confident, and I'll feel better about myself too. Because I feel like these big bags make me look top heavy, and I don't like it. And even if I wear a supportive bra, because gravity is pulling things, it still feels like I have doesn't feel like I have a lot of support. So, because I buy them 18-hour bras, and them things are expensive, and they pull me up pretty good, but sometimes they're not pulling me up like I really want them to, because gravity is taking place. So yeah, I would love to get that reduction and get them reduced down, and I think I would look better. I would feel better. Well, I don't know how much that would make a difference with my back, because weight does play a factor as well. But it will take some of the weight off my back. So, something I'm thinking about. But if I do it, I'm going to do it for me. I'm going to do it for my health and well-being. Not because I'm trying to impress somebody. Or if some women want to get their breasts bigger. Some women want to get them bigger. And that's fine. if that's what you want. Some women want, I know Kings and Queens, the Kings and Queens channel. The young lady, she's married to the white guy, and she's got 4 boys. She just got breast, she got a breast enlargement. And she feels better about herself, you know. But she did it for herself. She didn't do it for her husband. She did it for herself so she can feel better about herself. And I gotta admit, she does look great, you know. Kings and Queens, if you watch their channel, it's a black lady and her husband is so very handsome, a big guy, and she's got 4 boys. I did a video about them, a couple videos about them before, but yeah, she just got her. She's a little tiny thing, but her new breast looks fabulous. They look breasted. I ain't like that, okay? But I was like, I said, you know what? I wouldn't mind having that size. but maybe something a little smaller than hers. But anyway, she had a blessed surgeon, had a blessed surgery. My girl looks good. She looks real good. And so, yeah. So anything that she didn't do it for her husband. She did it for her. Even if you got a husband, lose weight. Even if he think you should lose weight, don't matter. You need, whatever you do, you need to do it for you. Even if you got a husband, don't do it for him. Do it for you so you can feel better about yourself. You can feel more beautiful, more confident, more healthier. Do it for you. Don't do it for nobody, for other women. Don't do it because people are making comments or whatever. You do it for you because you want to do it. You want to do it to feel better about yourself. Not to try to, I think if a woman is confident and she exuberates confidence, I think that's what attracts men. And men have said that. Men say that they like a confident woman. Even if a woman is, I don't want to sound like Kevin Samuel, even if a woman is average at best, if she exuberates that confidence, men are attracted to that. Men are attracted to confident women. So whatever you do to improve yourself, it's going to hence build your confidence. And men can sense that. If you're a confident woman and you're more confident and you're feeling good about yourself, men can pick up on that. And the right type of man, they'll pick up on that. And men are attracted to that. They are attracted to women that carry themselves with hold their heads high and carry themselves with confidence. That's what men are attracted to. Okay, so I'm just not a big advocate for having this long laundry list of telling women what they need to do to pull in a man. You don't need to be doing that stuff for no man. You need to do it for you. Because what you doing might not even attract the man that you want. So it's really important that when women make these improvements and these changes, it's very, very important that women do it for themselves. You do it for you. Okay? You do whatever you do it, whether it's mentally, physically, whatever. You do it for you first. That will hence build your confidence. It make you feel better about yourself. That then hence will attract the man. Because men, I've heard men say time and time again that they're attracted to confident women. They love that quality. They love it when a woman carries herself with confidence. And they like to see a woman happy and stuff like that. That's why they say if you want to get married, don't harp on it so much. Just live your life. Just live your life and just be happy and do you. And I'm telling you, men will pick up on that. And when they pick up on that, then that's what will attract him. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not a strong advocate for this whole big laundry list on what a woman. You'll never see me come on here and do a video telling women what they need to do to pull in a man. No, work on you. That's what you need to do. Okay? You need to work on you. and do what makes you Do the things that makes you feel better about yourself and more confident and more happy with yourself. That's what you do. And I'm telling you, it will, the men like that. So hit me up in that comment section. Let me know, ladies, what are some of the things that you want to do, to feel better about yourself. Whether like I said, I'm not against plastic surgery. I think if it makes a woman feel better about herself. I mean, I personally don't believe in messing with nothing on the face, but if you want to get your nose done or whatever, I just don't like it when women overdo it. I hate to see a woman overdo it, But I'm not against plastic surgery. But let me hit me up in that comment section. Let me know if there's an improvement that you wanted, whether it's a hairstyle or your nails or some type of surgery or whatever you were thinking about doing it, but you want to do it for yourself to feel better and more confident with yourself. So hit me up in that comment section, ladies. Let me know. Let me know what you want to do. But make sure whatever you do it for you. Nobody else. All right. Hit that like button. Shoot that algorithm up. And until the next video, you guys be blessed and be safe out there.